Paramahansa Yogananda's autobiography of yoga because I was into Buddhism and stuff like that. And I would be reading this, and the band's in the back, all I could hear is chop, 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 chop with the razor blade, chopping their ounce of cocaine. And then I'd get up, take a pee, and I go in the front of the bus, and the road crew's watching hardcore porn. And I'm like, oh man, we got porn in the front. We got gangbangs here. We got everybody chopping coke. It just wasn't my thing. I just wanted to play music and get some rest.
Today on Artist on Record, Don Dokken, singing as he sees it, calling out the record labels.
I don't think I gave my fans enough credit. They're not stupid. To write a song like Just Got Lucky and say, you just got lucky, I believed your deadly lies, you're a devil in disguise, don't want to hear no lies, no apologies, imagination gets the best of me. It's very black and white. I'm talking about a girl that screwed a guy over. I don't believe people are that stupid. So now that I'm getting older, I'm trying to be metaphoric and let people figure out what I'm trying to say in a more poetic sense. Heaven Sent is all about that. And the horrible thing of COVID gave us the luxury that I had 2 years off to just keep listening to my music, reading my lyrics. I kept saying, I can do better. I can do better. I can write this better. I can do better. I can do better. For 5 years, people say, what happened to you for 10 years? I'll tell you why. Every record company wanted to sign Dokken. And they would say in their memo note, must sound like Back the Attack or Unlock and Key. And I'm like, that was 30 years ago. I don't feel that way anymore.
Of course.
And I would tell the label, they said, if your record doesn't sound like Tooth and Nail and Back the Attack, we don't want to sign you. And I'm like, then don't sign me. You're not going to tell me how to write my goddamn music. You think about the Beatles, their first album was all cover songs, the 2 originals. Then they go to Help, Rubber Soul, Magical Mystery Tour, Revolver, the White Album. I mean, the Beatles kept evolving.
In a short period.
They were only together 8 years. You look at the Zeppelin albums, they were stretching out their wings, Stairway to Heaven, iconic, beautiful, genius lyrics. Nobody was telling them what to do.
No.
And at my point in my career, no one's going to tell me, just go write Breaking the Chains again. Just go write Just Got Lucky. Just go write It's Not Love. Thank you, but no thank you. So the point is, this new record, I wrote what I've been watching and seeing, but it was so negative. I said, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip this record and make all the lyrics positive and with a hopeful lyric sense about hope and sage advice, like Gypsy that came out in the animation, where I'm going in the cartoon and I meet a gypsy who's, and she's giving me her life experience and teaching me, this and that. But, and my complaint is about my peers, they sign these record deals with bands like Frontiers Records, and they just say to all those bands, just write what you wrote 30 years ago. It's just regurgitated. I can name a dozen bands, and I don't want to throw them under the bus. They write that one main song, we'll make a video. I buy their music because I'm fans of my friends. And I'm like, well, the other 8 songs are like, kind of paplum. Everybody's gone through that. You buy a record for the hit.
Yeah.
And like, whoa, what about the other 9 songs? They're just bullshit.
That was Mr. Don Dokken, and if you want to see more of Don, you can see this unedited in our members only club. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Click on the box you see right here, subscribe, and as always, who loves you, baby? We do.